Good morning. Today I'm going to share a little bit the historical person, the Buddha. Buddha is a reformer of Indian civilization. From the teaching of God come to the teaching of humans renunciation, means how to take care of yourself for your own freedom. Set your own mind free of attachment, ideology, and even though from the worldly clinging of grabbing. So that is the idea which comes from in Buddhism, talk about abandon, talk about need to letting go if it is something that causes your mind and body into troublesome. You need to find a way escape from that condition. So this is a human you responsible. So you need to observe it carefully and then find a way to solve the problem. Very scientific term is called cause and effect. You know what is the cause, so that follow the wholesome cause and then overcome the unwholesome pattern, so that you don't act in unwholesome, then you will eventually pull you into the effect of unwholesome after action. So the Buddha himself, his path can divide in his life 3 periods of time. The first period of time is when he is look for the truth, that is called Pratyeka-Buddha, means individually he come into the forest and observe his own body and mind, see what is the factor he carry by his own bodily conduct and his mentally thinking. So he observed that. So when he is observing very deep into the mind, he found that other than the body influence to the mind can individually transform from the body. So he go into very deep concentration. So concentrate until mind only. But from mind only, he still can find that in mind only still have a big link in a processing of rising and ceasing pattern. So he named that kind of link of the mind called traveling in the dependent called ordination, or traveling in the dependent called arising. That is the theories of cause and effect the Buddha enlightened. So when we apply to our own meditation, we observe into inner mind individually. So we call this term Pratyeka-Buddha path, means individually you look for liberation. Nobody can help you come to the mental state. You don't go crazy, you need to apply into right skill. So Buddha himself, after enlightenment, he keep the order of the mental state, keep the model of the discipline, and keep really wise observation skill. You need to observe like this in order to overcome the mental struggling or the confusion. If you grab something that not been exist, then you go crazy. So Buddhism called enlightenment means after observation in the inner mind, he found mind inside is nothing. Only a flu of pop up. And he observed in the five skandha, not only the mind, but back to the body is nothing. Only component things together and destruction. So nothing is called self. Nothing is called mind. And from that, self is material self, is not material self, only a components conditioned together and condition of destruction. So that is the pattern of phenomenon, mind, body. And even though he named exterior elements, it's the same pattern. Emptiness. Things with material form, fire, earth, water, wind, of changing in this ecology system is slowly losing his component things together by destruction. So you can see right now, the earth element is extremely go to bad condition. I say bad condition means the exterior phenomena, fire, wind, water, and sliding earthquake, landslide, more than what we can handle right now. And human beings' action involved into this ecology destruction is more than what we enlighten. So that is after I draw this map from Diamond Sutra, I have a new awakening for myself. What kind of religion you are put your value in leadership, where you want to guide people go, and you yourself, where you want to go in order that you look for your own escape. So for me, to see the Buddha after enlightenment, he come back to the society. So the first thing he do is form a new order of organization. Sangha. He don't go individual. He don't go a small party. He go a Sangha. Means this Sangha is for high quality of mind-body training. You see, in our right now daily life, we look for high quality modern life, high quality, but still looking for exterior high quality of life. Now, high quality of living, but not high quality of this body and mind. So sometimes we look for the quality is no valuable because it against morality. It against the law of the order. Means the law of the order of what you know in the material condition. The law of order, what you know about the body and mind. The physician, you don't take drug, you don't take alcohol, you don't take this and that, more than what you can handle. But people get loose from that order. This is the country, the world's strongest country. But in our society, nowhere is safe. Nowhere is discipline. You need to be very alert and pull yourself from the mud. Society is the mud, flooding by all this, what we call that, not for spiritual value, but for temptation, gratification, for the sensual applying. This is what we are. So for me, the Buddha, he formed the order is very clear. In this big society, if for long run, not for short-term benefit, for long run, how I'm going to guide human being to the other soul, the soul of freedom, the soul of liberation. So not in this flooding fire. So that is how he formed that order. I call him is the reformer of Indian civilization. Between human flooding, between that is the fire, anger, fight in that pattern of lower being. He is looking for how to transform these two levels, go into the middle path. So he teaching the path and the fruit of Arhat. Arhat means no constated fight. Yeah. So humans have a lot of fight or argue, viewpoint and grabbing, like that. Clinging. Because of clinging, fight. Because of viewpoints, fight, like that. So that is a very, very troublesome, and it makes my life too always involved in that. So after 20 years of age, and suddenly I see there's no hope in the society, need to escape. So once I become monk life from 20 until right now, 63, 43 years in the monkhood. From there on in the order, I see this order too. Not many of our order members is high quality of mental value. He's still like that in a common being's mind. So why common being's mind still applying for them is because of not much energy, not much effort, not much skillful means put into training. So the training is very important. If you don't train mindfulness back into this body, so the body and mind not united, then you see the value is the same as common people's what they see. You need to train yourself individual, uprighted, and transform. I want to say something like this. Like what the Buddhism taught in the assembly, in the order of organization. So how are we going to act? In order that you help yourself and you help other help you too. So you need to train, we call that noble eightfold path. You see, noble eightfold path means he give you an order of guideline. You need to do it like this, do it like this, do it like this, think it like that, act like that, like that. So we call that noble eightfold path. Not only noble eightfold path need to apply into looking for your own liberation, but he still give you the cause and effect. If you not follow the right path, then it's a wrong path. Wrong paths will the cause of wrong idea, come into wrong word, come into wrong action, then you form your unwholesome food. That fruit will come to you immediately. Yeah. Wrong and right in the Buddhism is very clear. You cannot make it so that. Yeah, you need to make it very accurate because Buddhism is very scientific. Accurate apply. So noble eightfold path become the standard in the organization. Nobody is the leader. Yeah. Only high quality becomes supported into leadership. Yeah. So we call that, where is the liberation path? Noble friendship is the liberation path. You see? Why? Because of common people with common people, you don't have sweet. You have sometimes bitter, sometimes sweet. If you with candy, you know what I mean? It means always sweet. So noble personality is like a candy, chocolate, ice cream. It never have that kind of ingredient of bitter melon. Yeah. So that is why in Buddhism, this is the order. We train people become high quality of noble personality. That is why Buddhism talk like that. But right now, China, they talk about high quality of life. I don't see this high quality can be succeed easy unless they train more into this body and mind, but not high tech. Not this skillful mean into or applying to make two. It can happen to bring this nation into strong. It only bring you into aggressive. Only high quality of personality can influence into the society of his balancing in the what we call not for. Yeah, you can establish into strong and unite by noble personality, high quality of life. That is the third one I mentioned. So after the enlightenment, after the training of discipline, concentration, and very wise, seeing right and wrong, and he will follow the right, not follow the wrong. We call that he is wise, have wisdom. So once he enlightened until that quality moment, then he back to the society. So when back to the society, he can into the society to show that still lack of some factor. So we talk about the factor. So a large of factor mentioned is going to turn your life into more qualities of overcome problem. Because of overcome problem need a lot of applying. So when you are applying yourself in the teaching that is called, you need to rely on something. When you train in the assembly, so this is how, no matter you are alone, you are in the organization, or you come into the society, you need to carry this forth. We call that, you see, be based up on seclusion, be based up on dispassion, be based up on cessation, and maturing in release. Very clear. You need to keep this formula in your memory. When I'm educated in high school, when my family educated me, when I'm growing, they're not taught like that. Only when I come to Buddhism, then my master, my monk brother, and my career classmate, we all value it like that. When we come to the society never told us like that. Because this does not make sense for them. If we make sense for them, then they will come into the order. They were already enlightened for the training of their own quality. So after that, in many years of observation, what is the Dharma and what is not the Dharma? Then I found, they have something in the determination. They already determined something is more valuable than something is not valuable. I give you one very real case. You know, when in us, we come to the monastery, we come to Buddhism, we come for look for the truth, look for how to train the mind freedom, how to train your alone discipline, like that, isn't it? Yeah, that is what we know about Buddhism, is how we can help you get the condition of mental release, get the condition of wisdom release, like that. But when we are here, you know, some of the friends come and visit, they just come like hippies go to the winery. They just look for something they want to grabbing. They want to clinging. So they come here and look for boyfriend, look for girlfriend. When they got it, they go. When they broke down, they come back. This is what I saw. Untrained mind. It just have burning in desire. It's not look for ceasefire. So life for it is desiring. Yeah. Life is very desiring. If you want to overcome, this is for reliable. You need to follow. It's not only my value. Everyone, you need to make your own judge. I go to the next one. For many years, I do my observation. This is called 12 link, dependent co-arising. Very deep, very deep, and not easy to apply for a not commit mindset. So commit mindset means, I want to put my energy a little bit into the training. Training of what? Training of my concentration. Concentration very challenging. You see, when we sit it for here, you know how difficult. You sit 15 minutes, okay. Half an hour, sometimes okay. More than half an hour, then you feel stressed. You know, because of not easy to stay. The mind not easy to handle of the feeling, bad feeling of the body. So a lot of people come little bit sitting, then they go, never come back. Because they don't ask for skill. They don't ask for how I can sit like you. No more at all. Yeah. So this training is not a pattern for individual, it's for common. Yeah. If you ask me, if you want to share a little bit how I can train like you, then we can give you more information. That is how sitting, standing, walking, lying down, how to applying switch pattern. I can stand 15 minutes. Okay, I stand 10 minutes. Then I can sit. Sit 15 minutes. Okay, I sit 10 minutes. Then I can walk like that. So it not only apply one posture, they need to apply similarly into walking, standing, lying down, and sitting. You apply it that way, rotation. So your mind focus will focus deeply to overcome the form to one side. You see, the form from one side. That is how this morning when I tell you, stillness meditation, stand, sit, lying down, still meditation, walking meditation, apply, working meditation, cleaning the dish, chop the wood, like that. All is working, dynamic meditation. So you apply how to concentrate. Slowly, the mind will be calmed down by more habitual pattern into practice. Yeah, so that is a very important message. You need to learn the full skill of training before you can apply it, maturing your own training. That is, put your time into schedule. In the working job site, how I do concentrate in the job site, how I practice into the daily life, how I practice when I lying down for sleep, I still put my mind into order like that. So discipline will be skillful mean for someone who really come to the order, look for that kind of education. So we are being educated generation from generation, come into the monkhood and learn how to apply it properly. You put into training, maturing your mind release, wisdom release, then help the society how to apply like that. Slowly, you can see it from feeling to contact. Contact means you come down the bodily formation, then come into the mental formation. Then from the mental formation, you go more deep into the serenity of mind, silence of the mind, and the calmness of your own feeling to know the body. So I said that when I'm doing sitting meditation, if I don't have other things need to concern, then I will go not consideration into the bodily formation, then I go to deep mind state. Then I don't have my bodily feeling. No more bodily feeling. Even though I don't feel pain, I don't feel numb in certain time. Because you deep into the mental. So mental, you go that way. You see? So you go that way, then you know more deep and profound meaning of the mind. So this is a very important message of the 12 links. So right now, I don't have two kinds of worry. One is birth, aging, and death. I don't have that in my mental perception. I don't have another message. It is called ignorance and formation. You see that? Ignorance and formation. I don't have that. Because sharp mindful, awake and aware. All the time, I don't have drowsiness, restlessness, greed, hatred, that perception rising and sitting to the mind and processing. I don't let them be like that. Even though in the sleeping, I have deep sleep, unconscious, and then wake up a little bit, and the dream coming, mental fabrication of dreaming, I stop, wake up, no more dream. So dream for me very short. Once you're rising away, wake up. Don't let it process, because of I know what is sleep. Sleep means the body really tired. He need to recover. Once he lying down, give up, go deep sleep, then he already fixing himself by his own component. Nothing to do for the mind. So let him fix. Once he already fixed, then he got energy recover, then he is active. Once he is active, then he aware. Mind involved. So you don't let the mind involve. You need to sit out and do the meditation. So that is why in monkhood training of 4 Satipatthana means 4 foundation of mindfulness, lying down meditation, and then when it's aware, then sit up again, practice again. That is how I help the student, and I help myself train it in that way too. Then you don't waste the energy and you don't waste the life. You go into applying into the practice very accurate and very effectively bring your life into new state of mental healthy. So this is how I write this new ways of, we call that 12 links. So applying only have 8 rings. You can see that go to the form side, only 3 going into samsara. And if you practice going back, then you from the contact point going 4 links into breaking. If anyone want to know more about this, then we can go into discussion. I don't go too much here, and we can go another one. Here is called the Noble Eightfold Path. You see, the path we have in the circle is called confusion, karma. I think right now the Western world, they know the word karma better than before. They always talk about karma. Karma means the cause and the action. After action, they have something, what we call that, effect of the action. You don't see after action is nothing. After action, they form another things appear called effect. Yeah, that is called karma. Yeah. And then suffering. This is what we look for the lifestyle. Why we want to say the word suffering? You know, just this trip, I'm back from New York. When I come into LaGuardia airport, I saw something very interesting. You know, it make myself think a little bit deep when I sit inside the airplane. I don't go to relax. I just contemplate what is this mean. You know, when I come to the airport, and then I saw a car moving a little bit in front of me, and then he stopped, and then let the passengers come out from the come to the airplane. And I saw the one old lady come out from the other side, and then the gentleman, he's driving the car, want to send the lady to the airport. And then when he come out from his driving position, there come out, then he opened the trunk and then get a handicap polling to the lady. And the lady just pick up the handicap polling and then go up, slowly help herself go up into, almost come to the doorway. Then another what we call that, the service come and get the handicap chair and pull her into. And then the gentleman pick up the handicap pulling chair and they put it back into the trunk and then back to the driving position, drive the car and go. This for me is aging. I call aging. Aging is suffering. Means you need to have more tools in order that to support the life can go on. Living life is not fun. I'm 63. When I saw this, not fun, not fun. It already come very close to me. Yeah. Now I cannot go up into the roofing there and do any more roofing job easy. I built all this building with my member and other worker too. I walk up there, very balanced, enjoy, but not now. Little bit lost confidence because bodily condition lost that kind of capability walk up there. So life is need to be evaluated from time to time to make change. Very difficult. Difficult moment will come from time to time. Not fun at all. Somebody say fun is short-term fun. The coming day by day, it's not fun. Yeah. So something that Buddhism talk about is noble path will bring you into another circle. That circle we call that the path and the cessation and the happiness, or we call that the release. That is another circle. The Buddha said that, if that is the truth, if the quality of life can match into the truth, you can form another kind of condition. That is the path that what we have. But you see that across that, the black and the red color across that, that is something that you need to build up to move your life into another state. So that into the cross area, I call it discipline. You need to build up yourself. So Buddhism is talking about not generosity, you help others. It's discipline to help yourself. You start from there. That need to build by yourself. If you don't build up that, no matter how much you know, it's not going to overcome the problem by knowing. But it can overcome the problem by fulfilling this corner. We call that discipline. So in Buddhism, what is discipline start from? By precept. No killing, no stealing, no lying, no sexual misconduct, no intoxication. Really clear. You have one, you release from one. You have two precepts, you release from the two. You have three, you have four, you have five, and United Nations there. All Greek religion go to make your own commitment. So some of them three, some of them four, some of them five. Buddhism talk about five. At least we go five. Because this human awaken. Yeah. Human conduct, you need to individually support this discipline in order that to form the peace, to form the society trust. Yeah. To form the individual, you come to the society recognized by someone. Even only that corner, you see, other two parts of that is called concentration and wisdom. So based on discipline. If no discipline, concentration and wisdom, no basic of platform, no platform. Among life is very aloneness. Not lonely, but very alone. Yeah, you see, we are stay almost in heaven. You see the environment, very peace, very quiet. When my friend, Asian supporter and friend, they come, how Shifu, we are so great. You stay in this very peace environment. We are eager for it. Come, stay with us. Couple days, then they say, oh, too quiet. I can't make it. Need to go back to the city. That is life. Yeah. You need to overcome sensual. Yeah, you need to quiet your mind unless you know how to skillfully apply. Otherwise, it's not working. Mind is very excited. Mind is very crazy into contact. It's not overcome contact. It's crazy into sensual contact. So among life is, we know that it's a very, very alone, because of alone is the result of practice. Once you go more deep into the training, you like alone. Me, I'm not come from that. I come from country boy. You know what I mean? Country boy. So I born in the countryside. When I go to the city, 3 days into New York. Oh, it's like you 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 are in the firework condition. You know firework? Yeah. So when July 4 come, everywhere firework burning. For me, too much. You know. So when you go to New York, you spend a lot of time into traffic jam. Make sense to you? When I come back from the St. Louis airport, come back to I feel even though in the city still not rush, you know, not like that tension, too much tension. So in New York, just burning. Yeah, you go a little bit slow, burn. People want to bomb you. It's just too much. So for me, the path, and cessation, something is not necessary. We need to let it overcome. That is what I want to say to you. And I hope that this will make sense to you. And when I observe the life of the Buddha, I appreciate and want to become the supporter of him for my whole life and life after. When I say life after means right now not much time I can serve the society here anymore. My life coming to aging and my partner coming to aging. So we will spend more time into the training. So from now on, need to have a faith. What is faith mean? A belief. Yeah, I need to work for the quality of next life. Not only for the quality of this life and what I can benefit to the society anymore. Life need to concern. They say, I believe in God. I need to be work for the destination of heaven. So that is what they work for. They do the action for the value of next life, if that is possible. And we Buddhists, we still have the destination. If incomplete work of fulfilling this perfection, life will come a new born, or we call that renewal. That is your responsible. What kind of life quality you put the action to make this condition happen will come into the future. You are responsible. So I have that kind of faith. Right now, need to work more hard to learn from the lesson, to learn the transcendent experience into the renewal. So I say right now, 63. If I can have my life until 70 or 73, only 10 years, no, not much we can do. We spend almost 25 years to build all this. We hope that people can appreciate and come and learn, come and practice. Not much success. Building easy, build your mind difficult. Thank you.